Hello, my name is Matthew Tsipras. The topic that I have chosen for this presentation is the technology that I use most often and the technology that I'm likely to use in the future for a workplace context. First of all, I would just like to say that I am not a gamer. I do not play video games. I'm 29 years old and I have not been into video games since I was maybe a senior in college back in 2008 at the Evergreen State College. Now I have a wife and two kids and I don't have much time for video games. However, the most important technology for my everyday life is my Xbox 360. And the reason for this is because it's allowed me to cancel my cable subscription, which saves me a great deal of money and gives me better access to programming than I ever had with cable. There are paid channels like Netflix and Hulu, which is only about $8 a month. But my favorite channel on it is the YouTube app because there's such a vast array of videos that you can watch, but it's completely free. What I like to watch on YouTube is first news shows. So YouTube has some really good news channels like the Young Turks and the David Pakman Show. What's great about these news channels is that they are completely independent, they are not in any way affiliated with corporate media, and they are independently funded by the viewers. Therefore, they are going to present to you information that is not filtered by any corporate bias or interest. Also, I have two small children. It's very convenient to look up children's shows for them on YouTube. I was surprised to find that almost every episode, for example, of Muppet Babies is available on YouTube, which is a show that I watched when I was a child. And it's completely free, and my kids love it. The technology that is going to be most helpful to me for my work in the future would have to be a car. The reason why I say this is because I don't currently own a car. I don't even have a driver's license. My parents never taught me how to drive. I had kind of rough teenage years. And, I'm low income and I haven't really had the money to buy a car of my own. But I know I need to get a license and get a car as soon as possible because it will open up more job opportunities for me. I'm currently studying office administration at Pierce College, and I know that in the future I'm likely to have some sort of job that's going to require me to run errands, and I can't realistically do that without a car. Also, the bus schedule in Pierce County is not that great due to recent service cuts. So the last bus of the evening leaves at 8:30 p.m. So that would automatically prevent me from having a job that is outside of the service schedule. I am new to this area. I recently moved here from Spokane, Washington. So I'm a little bit afraid of having to drive on I-5 to get to and from work or to and from shopping. And it's definitely going to take some getting used to. But it's something that I've been putting off, and as soon as I have a little bit more money to get my license and to fix up a beater car that my brother-in-law is nice enough to give me and my wife, then I will be out on the road and using it to help me look for jobs and also for my day to day getting to work and running errands for my employer. Now, the reason why I don't have anything other than um, my Xbox for my day to day life right now as my most important technology is because I am not currently employed. I am in school. I guess for school, you could say that the computer is the most important mode of technology because that's how I do most of my homework. But to be honest, I spend more time watching YouTube videos of news and music videos than I do doing homework. But I managed to do relatively well in school. Last quarter was my first quarter at Pierce College, and I made it to the dean's list. I had a 3.8 GPA, but maybe getting my, you know, finals and getting my major assignments would have been less stressful if I, hadn't waited till the last minute to get those things done because I was so glued to YouTube. And when it comes to having a car, like I said, it is going to be very important to me for my day to day life at work. But to be honest, I'm not looking forward to the expense of it. I'm not looking forward to having to pay for insurance, to having to pay for gas. I'm also concerned about the environment, and so that would definitely mean I would have a carbon footprint. It's a term that people use these days in order to measure your impact on the environment. But I'm a family man now, and it's not always safe or convenient to take my wife and children on the bus. And so I guess I just need to buck up and, as soon as possible, get that car and I guess join bourgeois society like everybody else. Thank you very much for hearing my presentation. I very much appreciate it, and I hope that you have a good weekend. Thank you.